The Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read, if I haven't said that. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated, okay? The first card that we're starting off with, collective, is the Devil energy, Capricorn energy, okay? So you could have Capricorn placement in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or any placement in your chart, or maybe someone that you are connected to, someone that you feel very connected to. This could be a karmic lover, a karmic friend, okay? Someone who you feel you have a strong bond with, and possibly you felt that you've had a strong bond or a connection, but you don't know why. This could be someone who was and has been in your past strategically placed there for you to experience, okay? This could be someone of feminine energy I'm picking up, or someone who is in their feminine energy. Keep in mind, gender is fluid in tarot, so this could be someone of feminine energy there, okay? But either way, this could also be someone, like a lover or a friend, someone you've been connected to for a long time. This could also be a lover that you've gone back and forth with for a long time. One moment things are good, the next moment they aren't so good, okay? You could feel like you've been in a battle for a long time with the Wheel of Fortune, trying to move things forward when it comes to disconnecting from this person. Maybe you are desiring, a new love interest, and possibly every time you meet someone that you are interested in or attracted to, I'm picking up on someone who's even been out on several dates with different people. But for some reason, this karmic person, they just tends to pop up. Every time you meet someone new, it seems like they pop up out of nowhere. You don't hear from them, but out of nowhere, all of a sudden, they're DMing you, they're texting you, they want to call you, they just want to catch up, they just want to have a drink. And whoever this is someone who's of a very calm nature and calm energy and spirit as well. This is someone who is, I would say, very charming, okay? They know how to persuade themselves back into your life or back into being in a connection with you. But every time you move forward and you find someone that you're interested in, this person pops up. And for some reason, you tend to give this person an opportunity or a chance with being with you or experiencing you again. Yeah, so this is someone, who tends to just pop up when things are going good, when you feel like you have moved on. This is also someone you could possibly have a lot of dreams about, with the Nine of Swords energy, someone who, for some reason, when you're disconnected from them, you could feel them trying to telepathically connect with you, send messages to you. In your dream state, you have dreams about them, you don't know why. And the expression on her face is very frustrated. So you could have like a frustrating energy whenever this person pops up in your dream, okay? And so you could have a Leo placement in your chart. You can have sun energy in your chart as well, okay? Sun, moon, or rising, or any placement, you or the person you are connected to. But you're trying to disconnect from this person. You are no longer interested. You're ready for something new. And so Spirit is saying it's going to take for you to just stop allowing this person to go back and forth. Doesn't mean that you have to be angry with them or enemies. But if you're going to disconnect from someone, who you feel that you are deeply and heavily connected to, and you want to move forward, and you're feeling like they're stopping your wheel of fortune from coming to pass in your life. This could be in your finances, this could be in your career, this could be many things for you. So you feel like this person is creating stagnation, and they are karmic, but spirit is saying it is up to you to stop giving this person access. Confirmation with that belch there. Okay. With the Ten of Swords, it's time for you, collective, to be strong and end it once and for all. So this doesn't have to be with resentment. This doesn't have to be with confrontation, but just no longer answering the phone calls, no longer allowing this person to entertain or be entertained by your presence. Okay. Yeah, so with the Queen of Swords here, Spirit wants you to be courageous. You could have Taurus placement in your chart as well. Wants you to be courageous, and you're going to have to put your foot down and take action. It's not about what this person is doing. It's not about them reaching out to you. It's about you stopping accepting their invites. As I mentioned earlier, this is someone who is a charmer, male or female, but a male can be in feminine energy. There is no gender in tarot, but both energies reside in all humans. But either way, you're going to have to put your foot down and just stop accepting the invites. If a person likes to woo you, like say this person knows your favorite thing, and most likely they do, because this is someone whom break up to make up. You've done that thing with them several times. So they probably know your favorite food. They know what makes you happy. They know how to woo you. So Spirit is saying for you to stop accepting their invites, no matter what they have. If it's out to dinner, no thank you. If it's your favorite drink, no thank you. Okay. Can I come by, just see you? I want to talk to you. No, thank you. I'm busy. And stop answering the calls as well. You have to break communication. They're saying a clean and cut separation. You have to show this person that it is over by not giving them access, because the more you keep allowing them back into your life, they're going to keep reaching out every time you move forward. They're going to keep creating stagnation on this wheel of fortune. And this wheel of fortune represents many things that you are desiring, collective. This could be finances. This could be a career. This could be meeting someone new, starting a business, going to school, buying a home, being successful, seeing an increase in the business that you already have, getting a promotion. This could be many things that you are hoping for and trying to manifest and bring into fruition. Okay. But you have to send out the signal to the universe that you are done with the old energy, so you can magnetize the right energy to you. Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Two of Pentacles. And so Spirit is saying with the Two of Pentacles here, this energy is representing you possibly trying to, for some of you, but not all of you, maybe you've met someone while the karmic was still trying to come back and deal with you, and you tried to balance. We ain't gonna tell nobody unless they look at this read. You tried to keep both parties, the old person and the new person, and it just didn't work. And Spirit is saying you have to make your mind up. Some people can have their cake and eat it too, depending on what kind of cake it is. And in this situation, this is a karmic tie that is over and done and finished. And so when we choose to stay in karmic situations, doesn't matter what your belief system is, that is over. When a person's time has expired on your timeline, that's when karma will set in, the repercussions of staying with someone who does not belong on your timeline. So most likely divine is saying, I have things for you to do. This wheel is oiled here and ready to go in motion for you. I have, people, places, and things that I would like to present to you and place in your path. But until you show me that you are done, you have closure, you are no longer binded or feeling bonded as if, this person is entitled to be with you, just because they want to have access, then I cannot present you with balance and restoration in your life. I cannot present you with all the things that you hope and wish for. So that's for someone out there. Maybe you were juggling a new person and one of these old karmic persons, male or female, and it didn't work. You found yourself being in a lot of stress and it became overwhelming. And I'm picking up that the new person left, but the old person, the karmic, decided to stay. But the karmics are in our lives sometimes, well, many a times, for us to learn the lesson, collective. But the Ten of Swords is saying it's time for you to call the shots for real, for real. Life is precious. God is good. Life is what you make it. But it's time for you to really, sever ties with this person. And Spirit is saying that you're wasting your own time. Okay? You're wasting your own time. You're not affecting anyone but yourself. You're creating self-inflicted stagnation, prosperity, favor, opportunity, networking abilities, having options, whatever you are desiring. It's being blocked because you have to send out the signal that you're ready for something new. We're all put here on planet Earth to learn and to grow at our own rates in our own way. But you cannot say, well, I'm going to hold on to the past and move on to the future. It just doesn't work that way. Okay. Things will get very messy. This person can only lick left to right before things get very sloppy. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that, collective. You can't hold on to the past and something new too. Eventually, it's going to bubble over. It's going to explode. It's going to be a mess. 1 second, collective. You could be someone who is desiring, to own your own business, or become world renowned, or there's something you want to build or you want to expand on. Maybe you are desiring to have that promotion from your job. Whatever this is, Spirit is saying it is present and it is obtainable for you, but you have to do the work that is necessary to get there. And that means not letting anything get in your way and stop you from living your best life. Consider the fact that this person who is a karmic, whom you keep dealing with, only you know who this person is, okay? Who you keep allowing to come back and forth into your life. They have had the opportunity to have you, collective. They have had the opportunity for you to experience them and vice versa, So why keep giving them a chance to repeat what they've already shown you? Spirit is saying, why keep giving them a chance to repeat what they have already shown you? So you want to be mindful of that. We have temperance here. It's time for you to take your power back and work on maintaining your stability so that you can step into becoming that entrepreneur, becoming that, if not a business owner, because everyone is not meant to own a business, okay? It comes up a lot in tarot because there's a lot of people who are watching and their energy speaks of what they are desiring. So it comes through the message, okay? And so if it's not, owning your own business, it could be you landing a career or anything in life. Maybe you have some kind of invention, something you want to create, an app. There it is. Someone is creating an app. I've been picking up on that lately. Congratulations, because whoever you are, it's been coming through on the read a lot. You're going to be successful. So keep going, believe in yourself, and don't let any small hiccups make you feel that you cannot proceed with building that app. And keep it to yourself while you're in a building phase, whoever you are, because I pick up on your energy all the time. Keep your business to yourself. Build that app, create it, establish it. The money will be there, and reveal it when it needs to be revealed organically. That means not from you, but the divine and the universe will allow it to be seen when it's time for it to be seen. And so in order for you to step into your power, it's time for you to realign yourself with temperance here so that you can get back to you, collective, male or female. Okay? And Spirit is also saying we have to stop allowing our lower regions, Yes, here I go to control us, maybe you're feeling spicy and you want a sexual moment. When you say that you're done with someone, you're finished with someone, you can't allow, because you're feeling flitty or you want to be cuddled or coddled, oh, I'm going to go on my phone and call my ex. I'll see what they're doing. You have to be strong and you have to master yourself to the point where you're not allowing your lower region, your organs, to control, how things move in your life, literally, because those encounters can control, what happens for you and what doesn't happen for you. So you want to be mindful, having too much shots of Henny or whatever it is you partake in, your Heineken, your Corona, whatever it is. And, oh, let me call my ex up. I'm bored. No, take you a shower or get somebody else to do it. Not the ex, baby. Get somebody else to do it. Okay. That's for somebody who really needs to hear that. You can be saying, I can't help it. They got that good. I just can't leave my ex alone because they got, yes, you can. You're telling yourself you can't. You can't. You can do anything that you desire. It is possible to separate and leave a person alone, like permanently, and let them move on, and you move on also. It is possible. So that you can have your Six of Wands moment, male or female. The Six of Wands is celebrating or being celebrated. This is success. Okay? Celebrating or being celebrated. This is success and victory. And it doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. I'm pretty sure you want at least a little bit of success and happiness, or make some of your dreams and your goals come true while you're here on planet Earth. There is nobody here that doesn't want to accomplish some kind of goal. Doesn't matter what it is, big or small. Okay? Mm-hmm. And so we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, I just said. Okay, and what is they doing? Drinking. So be mindful of overindulging. Be mindful. Look at the waitress. She like, should I bring these two drinks? There's like 3 cups, one in his hand, 2 on the bar. I don't know if I should. I gotta call him an Uber. Yeah, be mindful of partaking, in different substances that makes you go into your lower vibrational state, and you're making choices that you regret, that creates stagnation. Okay. It's just a fleeting moment. Okay. Allow the transformation, because there are so many great, wonderful things Spirit is saying that is awaiting you, collective. So many great, wonderful things that are awaiting you. And there's no need for you to be indecisive. The cards don't lie. You know what needs to be done, and you've always known what needs to be done. Spirit is saying you're very smart, you're very wise, and you're very aware of what needs to take place in order for you to move forward. So do so victoriously. I'm hearing something about vivaciously. Okay, whatever that means. Okay. You could be desiring to travel, okay? Maybe you want to go to Paris or Paris. Maybe this is something on your bucket list or something you have in your plans. But the Three of Wands here is the energy of waiting for your ships to arrive in. This is the energy of I've put in the work and now I'm ready, okay? And so in order to be in this energy, we must make sure the old energy has dissipated and been removed, okay? Do not allow the flesh to lead you. With the Eight of Wands, this Eight of Wands is representing this message, this tarot message, this reading. This isn't a coincidence. This is your confirmation to move forward. We're going into a new year. What will you do for your resolution? But what will you do that you will not turn back on? Spirit is saying people pick so many resolutions, and we all have picked resolutions and maybe made a mistake and turned back on it. But Spirit is saying pick one that you know you'll stick to. Okay? Like severing ties with the karmic. Okay? Because new energy is waiting to gather with you. Okay? Someone who wants to exchange reciprocity with you, whatever negative experiences that you've had with that person in the past, maybe they were unfaithful, maybe they were just not ready, whatever the reasons were, there is new energy with the Three of Cups that is ready to gather with you and give you what you are deserving of when it comes to love, respect, and admiration when you are in a relationship. Reciprocity, connections that will not be one-sided. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's been involved in connections that have been one-sided, and that is dissipating, that is leaving, that is over. Okay? The moment, I'm claiming it for you, that is over. The moment that you choose to walk away permanently and not look back. Okay? Because there's someone waiting for you when it comes to love and also friendship. Spirit is saying even new energy when it comes to just platonic friendships, someone just to hang out with, someone just to laugh with. It could be non-sexual. There's a lot of new energy that is awaiting you. Okay. So play your cards right. Okay. And don't be oblivious moving forward. Spirit is saying don't be oblivious. If someone gives you a sign of synchronicity that they're not honest or they're not being authentic or true to you, or they're showing you that they have something to hide, this person has their face covered, then they have a mask here. They're showing you that they have something to hide, that they're masking something. Don't take it for granted. Take it for what it is. This is someone that's not ready to commit. This is someone who has secrets, maybe don't want to be seen. For some of you, not all of you, maybe you were in a relationship where the person didn't want to take you out. And you were like, wait a minute, you don't want to take me out? Wait a minute. I know you ain't saying I'm ugly. I know I'm attractive, male or female. Maybe it made you feel some type of way. That's for some of you, not all of you. Take what resonates with this reading and leave the rest, and it made you feel some kind of way. Like, wait a minute, you don't want to be seen with me. You're hiding me. So maybe it made you feel like either they were embarrassed of you, ashamed of you, or hiding you. And they could have been hiding you like they've been hiding themselves for several reasons. I'm also picking up on someone that whenever you did go out with this ex, you went places far away from where you or they live. So this person could have been connected to someone, either married or in a relationship, possibly like a live-in spouse situation. So they would travel the distance whenever it came to entertaining you because they didn't want to run into anyone that would know them and tell their partner, okay? Cheating in the next room. Boom, 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 boom. Making plans to see him soon. Boom, 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 boom. Talking softly on the telephone. That's in the message. I had to sing it on key, off key. We singing over here. We have the Four of Wands, okay? Celebration again. Celebration, look. You have a lot of great positive energy that is awaiting you, collective, whomever you are. The moment that you choose. And it's not so much collective of you calling this person and saying, hey, look, we can't do it no more, or don't call me, or I'm blocking your number. No, it's what it is you actually really wholeheartedly not answering their phone call, their text message, or your front door. There's no need for a conversation, because when you allow yourself to have a ping pong conversation, in ping pong, the ball goes back and forth, right? Just like you've been back and forth with this karmic. On, off again, okay? The moment that you have a conversation with a karmic, especially someone who does not want to release you because they enjoy the familiarity of how to control you, it's really them fulfilling their ego, They're going to try to, and they feel like they can persuade you or wiggle themselves back into your possession, back into your life. They feel like they can persuade you into giving them another opportunity. So it's a waste of time when you've been in any kind of connection with someone who has been dysfunctional or disrespectful to have the conversation. When you really want to sever ties, you need to do it with action, because the words can fall on deaf ears, okay? So, and it's not so much, you don't need to pull up and have no closure. All that is a cop-out in the front. All that we need to talk, we need closure. You don't need to talk to nobody. You don't need closure. The only thing you need to do is keep your door closed and stop answering stop swiping up, swipe down. Stop answering the text messages. Stop showing up to invites. Let your actions match what you feel, and they'll get it. Okay? Period. Period. And that's in all situations. Let your actions match, and they'll get it. The next card we have here is the star. Okay? There's a star within you waiting to shine, male or female. There is so much favor. The Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. This is good energy. The Three of Wands. This is action, willpower. All these wands, that is willpower. A strong energy of willpower asking you to take your power back because your inner star, the true player, the MVP, is ready to shine. And that can represent all the things I named, anything that you're hoping for, praying for, trying to manifest, trying to create. Job, money, home, car, new person, new lover, whatever it is, getting something up off the ground. It's waiting for you to move forward. It's waiting for you to make the executive decision to let this past person go. So whomever you are, once again, there's a lot of good energy waiting for you to experience it. Waiting for you to experience it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we all have free will. So this is your confirmation. This reading is not a coincidence. Okay. That's what the Eight of Wands was for. And so we have the Eight of Swords. You understand that you are not stuck. And as you look at the picture, this person is not stuck. Their hands are free. And if their hands are free, they can clearly do what? Move the blindfold. And once they move the blindfold, look at God. Look at God. Look at God. There's an opening right there. So clearly, this person is not stuck. Okay? So you can't trick God. You can't play with spirit. You're only fooling yourself. You're only fooling yourself. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have the two ice cream cones, the one from the past and the new one, and think, oh, well, I'm gonna have the old one. I'm gonna stay linked to the old one, and I'm gonna keep. No, it'll never work that way. There are people who do that, and they find themselves having a lot of friction and discord in their life. A lot of dishevelment. Basically, they spend their life chasing their tails. It's just like a person with a lot of partners, that player energy. They spend their lives chasing their tails, trying to keep everything afloat and a beat. Okay? So you are not stuck. You are not stuck. Just as clear as this depiction is. This person's blindfolded, but their hands are free. If they take the blindfold off with their free hands, they'll see that they're not stuck. They'll see that this is something that they have been telling themselves, and it's an illusion. It's not real. Okay. You're not stuck. And the more, when you're dealing with someone from your past and you think it's love, it's not. It's the idea of this person being comfortable with you. They enjoy the control. They enjoy the manipulation, and they're stroking their ego. They're fulfilling a void within themselves. It's not love because somebody wants to constantly break up and make up. It is not love if you feel that you are binded to them and you don't know why. That is something deeper, deeply rooted. And love is a feeling. And we know that feelings do what? They change. Desires change and feelings change over time. This is something we know to be a fact. So there's no more reasons or time to be in conflict with yourself or anyone else. Maybe you were someone at a time, maybe not now, collective, male or female. Maybe there was a time where you were in constant confrontation or conflict over this person. Maybe they had several partners. Maybe somebody wanted to pull up and show you what they was working with. It's really not worth it, because at the end of the day, if you're fighting one, there's probably 20 or 15 more you need to fight. So when you think about it, if you're in a relationship, are you going to spend your life fighting everyone who your partner's sleeping with, cheating with, or are you going to just move on? The fighting thing is really a waste of time. So I'm picking that up here. Maybe you felt like you were in competition, or they had you feeling like you were in competition, Once again, this person is only stroking their own ego. They're dealing with you to really harvest the energy that they get from you when interacting with you. It's like an energy vampire. I'll deal with you when I want to deal with you. Okay, I'm bored over here, so I'm about to go over there and I'll vamp you of all your energy. Yeah, now I feel like I'm really tough now. Yeah, my ex still want me. I know I can always have that. That's an egoic thing. It's an egoic nature. It's not real, okay? It's superficial. It's not real. It's an illusion. hmm The superficial is the top layer. It can only do so much. It's just something for the sight, something for the moment, okay? And so spirit is ready for you to take action because it's too much. Look at the depiction on her face. She's like, this is too much. I gotta do this and do that. And I gotta. And maybe you were in a connection with this karmic who made you feel like you had to do everything. Now, who wants to be in a connection where you feel like you're not connected at all? I mean, hell, there are people who are married who feel like they ain't married at all. Who wants to be in a connection once again who feel like it feels like you ain't connected at all. You're paying all the bills by yourself. You're doing all the the loving, the affection. You're doing all the work, and this person is just there. That's no fun at all. When there's two people in a household, things should get lighter, things should get easier for you. Things shouldn't be stressful. But if you were in this connection with this person, I'm picking up, you experienced living with them and it became very stressful and overwhelming. You could be someone who likes to pay their bills on time, which is wonderful. And they could be someone who likes to let bills accumulate. It's not about what you have, it's about being responsible with what you have, okay? And so you could be one of those people who's very responsible. If something's due, you're like, I'm paying it. I don't care if it's $75. I'm paying it. I'm not waiting the next month. This karma can be like, you ain't got to pay that, man. That's $75, man. You can skip that, man. I'm about to go to GameStop. I'm about to go get these shoes. I'm about to get a tattoo, or I'm about to get these. Well, I was about to say car seats. Okay, maybe somebody had a baby on somebody. I'm about to go get this gear, this stuff for my car. Maybe you were with someone who was very into themselves. They only cared about themselves, what they were able to consume, what they looked like and what they were able to buy for themselves. Okay, you got to be careful with that because people will what they call it, couch surf. Go from pillar to post looking for someone to live on, and it's intentional. So that they can save their money. And whomever they're living with, they leech off of them. You have to be careful with that. Yeah, you don't want to be in the energy of having to always count your coins because this person isn't playing fair. It's time for them to go anyway, especially if they're stingy. That's very unattractive. A stingy person is very unattractive. Yes, I said it. Don't be surprised. A stingy person is very unattractive. It's actually low vibrational. A clenched fist gets you nowhere. A clenched fist gets you nothing at all. No. You shouldn't have to argue about it. And being stingy, oh no, that is just a turnoff. That makes you very undesirable. That puts you in the Five of Pentacles by itself. That is low vibrational. That is weak. A stingy person, no. It is just energy. It is just money is just energy, okay? But I'm picking up this person was very materialistic and they were selfish, like all about themselves. Even if, you came to them and you talked to them like, look, there's something coming up. It's very important. This is for the household, la, 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 la. They're like, I don't care. I'm getting the I don't care energy. This was someone who was likely to run off when responsibility came. The light bill due, the gas bill due, the car note due, they're likely to run off. They're there to give you a sexual encounter, but when responsibilities arrive, they're nowhere around. Like I've shared several times in the past, and I'll share it again. It takes time to get to know a person, collective, and you really get to know a person when you share a household and responsibilities with them. You get to know whether they're clean, whether they're nasty, are they responsible, are they about their business, are they consistent? You get to learn a lot about them when you share a household with them. Meeting up, having sexual encounters is nothing. That's just a tidbit of a person. It takes a long time to get to know a person, who they are and what they are like. And when you have to share responsibility, a household, children too, but a household, I'm talking about responsibilities, they live in there too. That lets you know what kind of person they are. And to have someone to come into a household, I'm picking it up that someone shared a household with somebody and they did not want to contribute at all on anything. They wanted you and expected you to do everything and you did it. And that's possibly what caused the breakup the first time. I'm picking up that was the first time. But you've been back and forth with this person. And so Spirit is saying no more. No more. No more, collective. Yeah. They wanted you to do it all by yourself. Had you working doubles, overtime, ponding stuff, borrowing money, shuffling stuff around, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Pay the cable bill first. The lights ain't important. That kind of energy. All are welcome on this channel. It does not matter what your lifestyle or your belief system is. All right. Pay the light bill. Don't pay the light bill. Pay the cable bill. Pay the Wi-Fi. Wait a minute. I'm about to order these shoes. Don't pay your insurance. That kind of energy. Just very irresponsible. And so this is your moment. Spirit is saying this is your big, big moment. This is your big moment. You can do your big one, your one, and your two, collective. This Fool card represents having courage. Now, for this person to fall, and she's not worried about her underrules being shown or her undergarments being shown because Spirit got her. You see the bird? That's Spirit. Like, I got you. I'm going to make sure they don't see your bloomers. Which ones you got on? The flower ones, the pink ones? I'm going to hold your dress while you take this leap of faith. So Spirit wants you, metaphorically speaking, to take the leap of faith and let this person go. Doesn't matter how good their loving is. I hear somebody saying, but the loving, it's the second time. It's not worth it. That can't pay the bills, nor will it fulfill your heart because this person has taken you through it. They have taken you through it. They have taken you up and down through it. And it's time to say no more. Okay? No more. Shoot, get away. Shoot, get away, get away. Get your yardstick out if you have to. Get away. And you'll also notice, Spirit wants you to know with the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to notice the moment that you choose to let this person go permanently. That means you're doing no more communication. That means you're doing no more communication with them. You're not going nowhere where they hang out so you can run into them or so they can see you in your outfit or so they can see you with your new boo. You're not doing none of that. We're talking about adulting. We're talking about adulting right now. So you're not going nowhere to deliberately run into them. You want them to see you. But the moment that you really sever ties and you no longer communicate or give them access to you, that you are going to continue to work the way you've been working, because I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's a go-getter. When it comes to survival and responsibility, like I said, you're very responsible. You don't take no shorts when it comes to your survival. You could be a parental figure as well. You like, no, we're going to eat every day. The lights and water going to stay on. I don't know what you're talking about, but I wasn't raised like that kind of energy. But you're going to notice that you're going to have more as you see these bags in the window. Maybe you are someone who likes bags, designer or not. Maybe you are someone who likes to dress nice. Spirit is saying you're going to notice an increasing fluctuation, Spirit said a beautiful increased fluctuation of you having more money after you pay your bills left over. The food won't go so fast in the kitchen because I'm picking up on that the person didn't even want to contribute to the food, but they was there to eat every plate. This person didn't want to do nothing but just be up under you to see what they could get from you. So I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but just drink plenty of water. It will go down smoothly. But you will notice, you will have more. And you're going to feel so enlightened and delighted. Ooh, I ain't heard the word delight in a minute. Enlightened and delighted. It's going to feel so good. You're going to be able to work in peace. You're going to be paying your monthly bills and have something left over. And it's going to be happening in repetition consistently. The longer that you break off communication and deny access to this person, and if you deal with this person's relatives, Spirit is saying cut them off too, because that is just a link for you to keep dealing with them. And if you're dealing with their relatives, like, oh, they my friend, they no, that's the same as you dealing with them. So for somebody, that's not for all of you, but for somebody who's dealing with their ex's relatives, sister, brother, they're your cousin, they do your hair, your nails, find you another hairdresser, nail tech. It's time for you to really take your power back, okay? But you're going to learn and see and feel the longer that you stay denying access from this person, you're going to notice a repetition. It's going to keep happening of favor and opportunity. Oh, I got extra money. Oh, they're going to discount. Oh, guess what? I overpaid my bill. They sent me some money back. Oh, guess what? I got so and so free. Oh, that kind of energy. Different things going to be popping up. And that's going to be your confirmation, collective, that you're on the right track. And Spirit is saying that's going to happen because your ancestors want you to allow this wheel to turn. There's a lot of things, they're having me repeat it, a lot of favor and opportunity, positive energy that is waiting for you. That is waiting for you. You waiting on it? No. It's waiting for you to leave this ex alone. Because let me tell you something. Everybody can't go with you, and everybody ain't meant to be in on your blessing, on your favor, on your opportunity. So there's something about the blessings that you are receiving, the opportunity in your life. This person should have been gone off your timeline, and your ancestors does not want them experiencing it, receiving it, whether it's money, a house, a car, whatever. They don't want this person to have access to it, and that's why it's on hold. Don't block the blessing. Now, I don't know how to sing like Patty, but one by one, I've learned don't block the blessing. Okay? Don't block the blessing. I even got the novel, Don't Block the Blessing. Be careful, collective. Be careful. One by one, don't block the blessing. Okay? Okay? Do not block the blessing. Woo! You see it again? Don't block the blessing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, collective. You got a lot of goodies waiting for you, baby. I will go get my goodies. I won't leave my snack bag in the air like that. Oh, no. Oh, no, I would have been down. Okay. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.